Hello everyone and welcome to Tipsy, where we actually provide you with top tips to meet your specific need. So if you're new to this channel, please consider hitting the like and subscribe button and also enable the notification bell icon so as to be the very first to receive new post notifications and updates whenever we create a new video or tutorial. So today we are actually going to be introducing you to a new top number one strategy that you can actually use to predict home win or away win team match picks predictions using Betmines. And of course, this is actually a new strategy to find value bet for home or away team to win using this method. So the first step you actually want to take is to make sure to locate your Play Store, as in my case here, and click on it directly. The next step is to make sure to come to your search here and make sure to type Betmines inside of it. Once you do that and click on search, you'll be displayed with an app that actually looks like this. It actually looks like this from the inside, and once you are sure that this is actually the app, then please make sure to go ahead to install the app successfully. And once the installation has been completed, the next step you actually want to take is to make sure to locate the open button, as you can see here, and click on it directly. Once you do that, you'll be taken to a page that actually looks like this. And the next step you actually want to take, since as we are dealing with either home or away team match to win predictions, you have to come to this area that says sort by and click on these three stripes that you can see here. Once you click on the three stripe, you'll be displayed with a page that looks like this. Make sure that it is actually on 1x2, and now you have to come to make sure that you sort by date, as you can see here, and also click on 1 or either 2 as the away. In this case, we are going to start with 1 so as to display all matches for home team, after which you can repeat the same step and come this time to select 2 so as to display all the away team to win. So for this tutorial, we are going to use 1, which is actually the home team to win. And of course, you can still use 2 as the away team to win. Click on 1 as an example for this tutorial. Take 1 as the home team to win. And make sure that you click on an empty space of this page to be displayed to matches of home team to win. In the case of dates or days of the day, then of course, you can actually come to Saturday to Sunday and just click on it to switch the matches. That is why in this area that says sort by, you don't have to bother too much about the date. The very important area is to either select by sort by the home or the away team to win and exit this page. Then you can now select what date you actually want matches to be displayed to you to make use of this. So by default, we are going to use the date of today by default, and as we have already sort by based on the home to win, then we have to look only on the right or the left hand side of this page, since we have 1x2. So we want to focus on 1, which is the home team to win, since we have actually sort by home win. Now, since we are actually dealing with value bet, we want to consider the odd range of between 1.20 to 1.25 as the best in this game. As an example, I want to choose a match which is actually in the Netherlands Eerste Divisie. It's a match between Heracles Almelo playing with Jong Ajax. Once you see a match like this, click on it and you'll be displayed with a page that looks like this. The next step is to come to this area that says view more and click on view more directly. Once you do that, you'll be taken to a front page that actually looks like this. And once you are actually here, the next step you actually want to take is to come to this area that says 1x2 and click on this down-headed arrow. Make sure that the favorite team, which is actually the home team to win, is actually ticked as green based on odds. The next thing you actually want to do is just to make sure that you come to this area that says predictions and click on predictions. Predictions based on home to away win, click on this down-headed arrow and make sure that the probability of the home team to win, as you can see here, based on percentage, is above 60%. In this case, we have Heracles Almelo as a favorite team, 78%, which is already above our line range of odds, which is 60% based on percentage probability. And once you are sure that this has actually passed the test, then please make sure to go to the next step here that actually says standing. Here on the standing, click on standing directly and make sure that you check on the standing table to make sure that the favorite team, based on the total stand as you can see here, is actually more as compared to its opponent. In this case, we have Hirako Amelo in the first of the standing table that has actually played 37 games, 26 wins has been recorded, 101 goals scored, and 42 goal conceded, as compared to the opponent that has actually played 37 matches with 12 wins. They have actually scored 60 goals and 70 goals has been conceded. In other words, this away team, which is its opponent, concede even more goals as compared to the home team. You can see they concede 70 goals for 37 matches played. In this case, the favorite team, which is actually Hirakos Amelo, has a better stand in the first position of the league table, having played 37 matches with 26 wins, 101 goals has been scored and 42 goals have been conceded, as compared to its opponent in the 13th position of the league table that has played 37 games with 12 wins, 69 goals scored, and 70 goals conceded. In other words, John Ajax, which is actually the away team, conceded more goals as compared to its opponent. And Hirakos Amelo has more striking power as compared to John Ajax. This is already a plus for Hirako Amelo to actually take the lead in this match. But to conclude here, we're actually going to look at the home and away performance of each teams. And since the favorite is actually what we want to go for, make sure that to stand on a sure or secured position is to make sure that the favorite team, in this case, which is the home team, must has both home and away performance standing greater than the opponent. In this case, I want to click on home to check the performance rate standings of Hirako Amelo as compared to the opponent, John Ajax. In this case, Hirakos Amelo is actually in the second position of the league table, which actually has a greater stand as compared to the opponent, John Ajax, in the 10th position of the league table. In other words, Hirakos Amelo has a better stand based on home performance as compared to the away team, which still give it an upper hand and a plus for Hirakos Amelo to actually take the lead. We are now going to conclude based on the away performance of these two teams. I will click on the away and make sure that the favorite team also have a greater performance as compared to the opponent based on the away performance. Based on the away rate performance, Hirako Amelo still have a better performance rating as compared to the opponent, John Ajax, based on away rate performance. While Hirakos Amelo is in the first position of the league table based on away performance, its opponent is actually in the 12th position. In other words, the probability of home team to actually win or take the lead is more here, and we are actually going to take a straight win for Hirakos Amelo as one of the best possibility for home team to win in this case. While some of you also want to look at the probability of double chance for the home team, straight win is also a very great possibility. Once that has been checked and completed, then you can actually go ahead to pick this game or match to include it in your slip. Move again one step behind, repeat the same process, and try to find a team that is ranged between the odd range of 1.25 to 1.45 as maximum based on value bet. So we are not going to consider any of the team that has odd range of between 1.01 to 1.10. So 1.11, we are only going to consider between 1.20 and maximum 1.45. In this case, we have the next here, which is actually in the Austria Erste Liga with odd range of 1.29 for Blue Wings Links. That's Blue Wings Links for the home team as favorite. Make sure to click on it and repeat the same step by going to view more and check on all the statistics which we are about to check. And repeat the same process by checking in all of the statistics. And of course, we want to come again to 1x2 and click on it, making sure that the favorite team actually has green as favorite, as you can see here. Then the next step is to make sure to come to this area that says predictions, click on it and go to 1x2, making sure that the favorite team has odd range of above 60 as favorite, which is 62 here that actually meets our need. Once that has been passed, make sure to go to the next step by coming to standing and click on it directly, making sure that the favorite based on total standing is greater as compared to the opponent. You can see they're actually in 1 and 4th position of the league table. That actually meets the need. The next step is to go to home and away performance to check that the favorite actually is more based on home and away, and if it does not meet our need, then we'll exit that. But if it does meet it, then of course we are going to include or take that and include in our slip. We'll go to home performance, and you can see that based on performance of home, Blue Wings is 1st position and the opponent is 3rd, which has passed the first test. Now is to go to away, and you can see that based on away performance, we still have Blue Wings having more rate in the 2nd position as compared to the opponent in the 5th position, which has actually passed our test, and taking the straight win as for the home team is a great value bet in this case. Why some of you also want to look at double chance is also a great possibility. So this is a strategy that you can actually use to find home team to win. And of course, if you want to sort by the away team to win, you can still come to probability sort by. And in this time, you want to choose 2, which is the away team, and only the away team probability, which will focus now on the away section to find only value bets of above 1.20. In this case, we have this case of Cyprus 1st Division with 1.36 odd range, which is actually in our odd limit of between 1.20 and above. If we even go upward, we are going to see even more value bets. In this case, like in the Republic of Ireland 1st Division, Finhap with Waterford. You can see 1.25 for the away team to win, and you can click on the match directly to make sure that you come to view more. Repeat the same step and go again to check all the statistics which you need to check. Come to 1x2 in odd, click to make sure that it is green, and go to predictions and click on 1x2, making sure that it has a percentage range of above 60%. That actually passed the test. Go to standings and make sure that the favorite team, which is Waterford in this case, is great. Have a more stance as compared to the opponent in the 9th position, while it is actually in the 2nd position. Go now to home performance, click on it. Waterford in this case has passed the next test, which is in the 2nd position, and the opponent is in the 9th position. Go to away, you can see it has still passed the test. It is actually in the 2nd position, while the opponent is in the 8th position in this case. Therefore, Waterford United can actually take the lead here, and giving it a straight win for the away team is great. Or why some of you want to look at double chance. So this is a strategy you can use to find home or away win match predictions with this betting app strategy. So thank you very much for watching. Do not forget to like, comment, and subscribe, and also enable the notification bell icon so as to be the very first to receive new post notifications and updates. And see you again in our next episode. Bye bye. And now I know